This story comes from a 20-year-old woman who lives alone in a quiet, safe neighborhood. For 2 years, nothing strange ever happened, until one afternoon, when she opened the door to accept a package from her mailman. It started off pretty normal. She had taken the afternoon off work for a doctor's appointment, and while relaxing at home, her doorbell rang. Through her Ring camera, she saw it was the mailman, probably in his 30s, short, thin, messy hair, big glasses. She opened the door, smiled, and said, "Thank you so much," ready to grab the package and close the door. But he didn't hand it over right away. Instead, he just stared. Something felt off. She asked politely, "Oh, do you need to take a picture of the delivery?" Then, he said something chilling. "I know you. I've seen you before." You can actually hear her body language shift on camera. Her smile drops. She leans behind the door. She replied cautiously, "I'm sorry, I don't think we've met." But then he raised his voice, stepped closer, and said, "I've seen your name on your mail. I found you on Instagram." Her heart dropped. She froze, nervously asking, "Me?" He smiled and said, "Yeah, you're a person of interest on Instagram for me. Your account was private, but you're pretty." She thanked him awkwardly, then slammed the door shut and locked it immediately. A few days later, it's Saturday. He is back. He rings the bell 10 times, just standing there, waiting, watching. She speaks through the Ring camera, saying, "Hi, you can just leave the mail, thanks." But he answers, "I actually don't have any mail for you today. I just wanted to say hi. Can I come in for a glass of water?" That's when she stopped responding. No way she was opening that door again. About 2 weeks later, she leaves early for work and her boyfriend, who had stayed the night, is still asleep. Around 10:30 a.m., she gets a call from him. "You won't believe what just happened. Check the camera." The mailman came by again. No mail, empty-handed. He rang the bell and her boyfriend answered. They just stood there for a moment, sizing each other up. Then the mailman asked, "Where's the small girl who lives here?" She's petite, under 5 feet, about 100 pounds. Her boyfriend, without skipping a beat, says, "I live here too. From now on, leave our packages downstairs," and slams the door in his face. The moment seemed to do the trick. He stopped showing up after that. For months, everything was peaceful again. But then, she broke up with the boyfriend. Fast forward to today. She's entering her apartment building just as the mailman is exiting. Their eyes lock. She tries to walk past him. But then, from behind, she hears, "Hey! I haven't seen that guy in a while. Did he move out?" She panicked. Instinct kicked in. She clutched her keys, sped up, and lied. "Oh, he's around." Then, as she entered her apartment, she called out, "Hey, honey, I'm home," and slammed the door. Is she overreacting? Is this guy just socially awkward? Or was he using his job to stalk her, find her personal info, and push the boundary a little more each time? Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you feel safe living alone after that? And if this happened to you, what would you do next? If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, so you don't miss the next chilling tale. I don't talk about this much. Honestly, I try not to think about it at all. But it's been on my mind again lately, and I think I just need to get it out. My wife and I had just moved into a quiet neighborhood. She was pregnant at the time, and we were excited to settle down and start a new chapter. The area felt peaceful, safe, exactly what we needed. But not long after moving in, things got weird. At first, it was small. One morning, we found a small stuffed bear on our porch. No note, no explanation, just sitting there. We thought maybe it was a neighbor being kind, maybe even a kid playing a joke. We brushed it off. But then, a few days later, there was a note, folded neatly, no envelope, It said, "You look even more beautiful every time I see you." That's when the pit in my stomach started. We installed a security camera right away, told the police, but the man, whoever he was, never showed up on video. He was careful, and the gifts kept coming. More notes, roses, and one that said, "He doesn't deserve you." That one chilled me. We started getting more paranoid, checking the locks 10 times a night. Blinds always shut. My wife was scared, and so was I. Then one night, I walked out to grab a package and saw muddy footprints on our porch. My wife told me later that the same night she thought she heard someone whispering outside our bedroom window. That window faced the woods. We told the cops again, and this time they took it more seriously. They increased patrols in the area. And then it just stopped. No more notes, no gifts, nothing. We never found out who it was. Never got a name, never saw a face. But to this day, every time I walk past that window, I wonder if someone's still out there. Watching, waiting, just quiet and patient.